Day 626 off the grid, and the guys are down here doing the cementing, and now guys just fixing up the boot impression that Vikey made in there before when he was testing our walkie-talkies. Vikey's on the radio at the moment, but I just sort of told me, look, there he goes, it's fixed now. Yeah, the guy's just fixing your boot impression right now. I'm just filming him. Over.
Okay, over.
There he goes, planing away, planing away.
Is it safe to come down?
Is it safe?
Yeah, it's safe to come. Well, maybe wait till they're finished, eh?
I'm hiding behind the nearest tree I can find. Over.
Okay, yeah, keep hiding there, eh? They look like they're really, really pissed off about it, eh?
Do they? Oh, yeah.
Is there any more food reports? Over.
They're saying words like fucking shit and cunt.
Little gumboot foot.
Damn these gumboots, over.
The road now.
Do you have to come down now?
No, they're still there. You'll have to keep in hiding.
Okay, over.
Looks like they've just finished. They're starting to walk away.
Right and clear up. Over.
No, they're still there. They're still there. They're doing something on the other side. Over.
Okay, over.
I think that'll do for filming now anyway. Over.
Everyone's trying to hide me. He's trying to make me so they can look where I am and my position. Over.
Day 626 off the grid continues, and of course it is the eve of the equinox, and we've just been up to the Lighthouse and watching the light come on. And it was really very awesome up here tonight, so yeah, as it always is, and I thought I'd get a few shots of it before it gets too dark, so all we see is a beam in the darkness, which is a little bit better than what I've got in the past. This is from the other side of the lighthouse, down on the rocks on the eastern side, so it's an angle we don't normally get. And the Tideland beacon now is continuing for a lot longer when the light's on, which is interesting. So you can see that there to the left hand top of the main light. There's a little beacon which comes on as well. Maybe it's just finished now. Oh, there it goes. But they only used to do 2 or 3 reps once the main light came on before it shut down, but it's been merrily flashing away for quite some time. It's supposed to only come on when the main light fails, but of course it comes on before the main light every night for a bit of a health run just to make sure that it's working. But yeah, it seems to be staying on longer now. The cartwheel effect is starting to happen now, which is really awesome. The camera's probably not picking that up, unfortunately, but yeah. Okay, Viking's shining a torch at the camera. Yeah. There we go. When we get back, I'm going to go back down to the Acon, back down to the shack, and Baffy will record tonight on the eve of the equinox, our new song that we wrote in Nelson while we're down there on the winter solstice mission. It seems to be the thing we do now, write a song while we're away on one mission, ready for the next.
Look, I'm pretending.
You're pretending to be the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good, boy.
I'm gonna use my beacon now.
But of course we don't always go away, so that doesn't always happen. But
Beacon.
we went away for the winter solstice to Nelson, and now we've gone away for the spring equinox to Castlepoint. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's the way it goes. Don't know what we'll be doing for the summer solstice.
It's the beacon.
Of course, it's the Beltane as well. The day of Beltane, the cross-quarter day of Beltane. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I should probably climb back up the hill, and I should probably get my head torch out. Look, it's starting to get a lot darker now. It's starting to get a lot darker.
Look, it's the beacon.
That's the beacon.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Go for it.
Alright, look at this. Now we're at Lighthouse, and look at that. It's their flash. Now, what's so cool about it, what I like about this Castlepoint Lighthouse is that I think it's the first major lighthouse ever built on New Zealand.
No, it's not the first major lighthouse. It's one of the last major lighthouses built.
Yes. And you see, when that beacon goes, I don't know how long that beacon's gonna go. And look, what's this? Flash, look at that. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
That's so cool, eh? Here we go again.
That is cool.
It's even cool.
This may be an even better trace for the lighthouse.
Yeah. It's very good.
Except that little beacon going is a bit... That little beacon going is a bit weird. But it's kind of cool as well.
Yeah. That makes the light go a little bit bigger. Because on the cam, what I'm seeing on the cam is if you can face towards me and see if we can kill the light.
No, I could. I just want to get a good trace of the lighthouse for our lighthouse at home. I will in a minute. Because it's kind of cool having that little beacon thing there.
Yeah, because they wouldn't call it. That's quite cool.
So you got the big one, and then another big one, and then another big one, right?
Yeah.
And then while the big one's having its rest, you got the wee one that goes 1, 2, 3, and then right at the end of that, yeah, I mean, imagine what that would look like on the little lighthouse, because it would shine up that little one on the LEDs just dimly.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. It would be cool to put a different pattern on it. That could be really quite cool.
Well, that's such a cool thing. Well, what's very interesting is that one time, I think after we what I did was, on a time, visitors were allowed in the lighthouse. I guess what I did, I switched on the light. It was actually quite a good experience. Oh, by the way, I also got to talk with Billy Camp. It was actually quite cool. I really liked it. And I could play the bagpipes. That's super funny. That's super funny.
Oh, that's cool. Now I'll film it. Oh yeah, it only just brings you up.
I just remember.
That's where we are. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now I can actually see where your face is. You just hold it there. Still can't see you until the beam shines. Are outside on day 626 off the grid at the shack, doing another one of these outdoor electric barbecue styles. Here, look at these lovely sausages. You can just see them in the light. Lovely beef sausages that we picked up in Masterton in the Pack and Save. It's kind of strange doing an electric barbecue out here. This is our last night in the shack, but not our last night in Castlepoint. And the new place we're going to actually does have a proper barbecue, but we just thought we'd make things easy on ourselves and not have to deal with dragging that out and having to clean it up on the last night we stay in the point. So we just decided to have the barbecue tonight here, and that's the barbecue. Which is cool. Got back from the Lighthouse mission and all that, and after this barbecue we're going to have our recording. So we're kind of doing the recording in 2 parts, doing 3 takes tonight on the eve and 3 takes tomorrow on the day. The Equinox is at 2:21 AM, so it's kind of straddles across. So it makes sense really to do 2 recordings like that, yeah. Well, I'm sounding a bit sort of like pregnant pausey and all that. That's because there's some boys at the door just sort of making me lose my stride, so that's why. Now that I've pointed that out, I don't have to edit this. Excellent. But we better chuck their sausages in soon. They're having some lovely sizzlers. Sizzlers. The sausage that is so lacking in meat it can't actually legally be called a sausage. They will not know the difference. And this, that's a lovely single malt. McLeod's or McLennan's or something. I'll point it out next time I've got the box handy. It's a nice single malt whiskey I picked up too, and that is really good. It helps. That's it really. I can see brief flashes of the lighthouse through the tree here. It's not very good. That's a street light you're looking at there. It's not the lighthouse. That's the one thing about the shack, is that you don't get a really good view of the lighthouse unless you walk across the road just out there. Then you can see it alright, or walk down to the sea just down the end of the road, which I do, and I make a lot of these videos, but that's okay, you know. It's an economical place to stay, and I'd rather spend more days here at the point than have a better view but for a shorter time. That balances out. Anyway, that'll do for now. I better tend these sausages and the mushy peas that are on, and the mussels we found today on our little seafood gathering walk. Okay, this will be the final video for day 626 of the grid. It's the setup. We've just recorded the new songs, of course, tentatively titled Spring or Vernal 16.1, which is really Winter 16.2, the song we wrote on the winter solstice in Nelson. Not the main one we recorded, but the other one. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a really quick setup now, because I'll do this in more depth when we do the Equinox Day recording tomorrow night. This is Equinox Eve. So we're sort of doing 3 takes tonight, 3 takes tomorrow, sort of equal kind of significance really. But we just did a little setup in here in the bedroom of the shack again. We've done these before, but we've got a nice orange bin now. The usual suspects here. You know, the E and the sound card and the LV pins there. Pappy using the new bigger speaker that we've used for a few recordings now. But I've got a new speaker here too, which I'll show a bit more in the next video. I'm kind of being short with this too, because I'm running out of film on this camera. Pentatune guitar, because I wrote it in Nelson on a pentatuned axe, so I've got to use a pentatune here to play it really. And I just used the metal amp plug again, which is what I used on the winter solstice in Nelson, but for different reasons. I used it there because it's a good sounding distortion and it's compact, but here I used it because it sounds good with a pentatuned guitar without any hassle. I do have other things that sound good, but no hassle. And of course Baffy's just using the bass plug-in amp plug as usual. So that's pretty much it. Oh, still using this crazy pick that I bought from the warehouse. A set of these picks. It's the Ready Ace Classic. It's actually quite good for trem picking a bit of black metal, especially on that little pentatune guitar, which is not the easiest guitar to play. That's pretty much it really. Yeah, Castlepoint.